a lot of my friends pointed out that within the last couple of years, we haven't noticed any major technological advances happening on the internet. Facebook is pretty much the same, like the Facebook we used to know. Google is very similar to the same search engine that we used in 2016. But the reality isn't further from the truth. While it is true that on the surface, the UI and the appearance of these programs are the same, in reality, there have been a lot of technological advances in the area of how to control what people think, how to spy on people. For example, a lot of AI has been developed for moderation purposes, to the point where if right now, if I were to say something controversial in this video that goes against YouTube TOS, my video would immediately be flagged, even though not a single person would watch it. Something which was impossible before 2016. Then you have a lot of technology involved into how the algorithm works, which search results you should see, which videos should be promoted to you. And they're not based on popularity necessarily. They're not based on what you're interested into. They're based on what the company thinks you should see. It's not a search engine anymore. It's a pitch engine. And of course, this doesn't just apply to the internet. There's similar technologies that are happening in cities, especially everything that has to do with smart, like smart cities. You can see that there's a lot of cameras on every corner in most of the cities now with facial recognition. And it took for a developer of a particularly interesting AI to creep people the fuck out. Now, I don't know why people are being creeped out about it, because it was expected. I mean, everything is out in the open. There's no subterfuge. There's nothing done without the consensus of the people. It's just that people don't like to think that this thing exists. So what the AI does is that if a person that's popular on Instagram takes a picture of themselves in a public place, then the AI goes through a database of available pictures from that particular city until they actually manage to find where the person was at the time where the picture was taken. And the reason it's funny is because, as you can see here, you have the Instagram photo, and here you have the person standing for minutes trying to take the best photo. So you see the influencer standing there in the middle of the crowded market for sometimes 5 or 10 minutes, taking 50 or 60 photos until they take one that they are comfortable with. And then you can see the difference between the filter. You can see some of these photos where the person looks absolutely ridiculous as they're taking it. But you get the point. The creepy thing is that once you have the picture, they will actually go into the database and they can actually find the person at the exact time and place when the picture was taken. So this is what creeps people out. And I don't know why. I mean, what did you think all the smart cities are about? What do you think the smart technology is for? I mean, people are consenting to be tracked. I am willing to bet that if you were to take Facebook the way it's now, and you had a time machine and you sent it back in 2014, people would consider it spyware. Like malware programs would start triggering, and they would be like, "Oh, well, this is definitely something that's a major invasion in your privacy." But people consent. When you read the TOS, you consent. Right? You want Facebook to harvest information from you, to the point where there's various stories with people who were serving ads for babies, and they were like, well, why am I being given this? And then they found out that their daughter was pregnant, and they hadn't told them yet. So this is not really shocking at all. This is why you don't see a lot of technological advancements, is because most of the technological advancements are into this area. Right? They're not for you. They're for the corporations that want to harvest information from people, that want to be able to accurately pinpoint where people are at. This is where most of the innovation and the breakthrough and the technology is going to. It's going to moderation, to AI that figures out how to go through all of these videos on YouTube, and they decide which to ban and which not. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.